when do we get the offlane to kind of kick into these games? Like most of the time when we see like Tidehunter or something like that, it's can we bait them into a good Ravage? So Ponlo might just be the one who baits it in, maybe loses his life, but then the team gets to retaliate. However, this is going to be game number 1 with Alliance versus PuckChamp in the West European 2nd Division. We see PuckChamp currently 0-1. They were able to take a map off of Ancient Tribe, and Alliance, we already mentioned, they got beaten by Secret in their first game, so that was you know, somewhat expected, you could say, but it was a 65-minute game, that game number 1 versus Team Secret, and they had a small opening that they could potentially still scale in. A Baton carry, having the Doom in the offlane at 65 minutes, that's like you have 2 pretty scary-looking cores in the team, but weren't quite able to close it out in that one. Lost the series 2-0. PuckChamp's going to be a bit of a different level opponent compared to Secret.
Yeah, and bruising and brawling on top lane. S4 already took a ton of damage. Meanwhile, Charlie as well on the other side.
And Sweden Strong just chasing around the Terrorblade a bit, getting a couple trades in. Triple bounties for Alliance. S4 was able to snatch one of those bounty runes in front of Low Skill and Kadaro, running in with the Firestorm. Always a bit scary, even if this level 1 Underlord. I feel like this hero is sometimes like you need to secure level 3 on this hero. It's kind of like Sand King, like you need to get those first 2 levels in, and then you can start to relax a little bit. But the early minutes, super crucial. Yeah, I feel like Sand King was. There's a Sand King.
That hero exists.
It's like
so you need level
kind of an equivalent.
What do you get with Sand King on level 3? You still suck in the lane. It changes nothing.
I guess you could put it that way. Yeah, like Sand King currently, it's just in a much of a worse place.
Yeah. Back in the day, I can definitely see it. Maybe you get level 2 Caustic Finale or level 2 Sandstorm, and you can play the lane.
I guess I'm also stuck with my old habits.
Yeah. Haven't played Sand King in a year, I swear. Like, I need to look up my last game with Sand King.
I don't even know when I played the hero the last time either. Not really in my my hero collection.
Combo gets a really nice creep on top lane. Like, he gets this ghost. This is very annoying. Like, Kidaro might even die.
Can he get Kidaro? Oh, he has to pop the Fairy Fire.
If he dove him,
will get killed by the tower.
If he dove him, maybe he would have killed him. But instead, Charlie gets the first blood on bottom lane. Easy.
And Alliance are just playing with a lot of aggression early on. Like, both bottom lane getting the kill, top lane almost getting a secondary. Very important for this Terrorblade, but at the same time, you are playing against the Bloodseeker. Despite you being level 1, level 2, having low health heroes, it doesn't really mean that this Bloodseeker is going to be a massive threat. Once those levels start ramping up and people are going to be low, this Bloodseeker can see easy openings. You know, like it's like a new door opens, kind of like you're like, oh, I have another option, and that is I could play super aggressive, like overextend even to find these like quick kills for myself.
Hanskin gets really damn low. Like, you're right. Overall, Bloodseeker, he's waiting for his level. He got the 3 now, and maybe he'll be able to pressure them a bit. We'll see. He's playing into Underlord and Enchantress. This is not an easy lane to play against. And the first blood was dropped on bottom lane, like Charlie got it basically because of Metamorphosis, right? And now that the meta is gone, like the lane becomes much easier for PuckChamp. So Sweden Strong will be able to mess around the woods, maybe even go get some bounty runes, pressure mid, control the runes.
Yeah, that's a total of, you know, plus 2 minutes, so 4 creep waves time to kind of relax a bit, and then you have to start getting ready again. Ready for the brawl. Sweden Strong, really brawling Hanskin here.
Really strong, yeah.
We are out of regen for the time being. Another set of tangos just arriving for Charlie and his boots. Nothing too special going down in the mid lane either. A lot of denies, actually. You got 6 on Lorenov, you got 8 on Chuan. Both have been very active with
They're
this
going for
skill-based matchup.
Lysa again. Look at that. He's dropping real low.
Lay's really in big trouble. Hanskin does get killed off by Sweden Strong, though, with a Boundless Strike.
They tunnel vision.
TB away.
They're like, get this monkey off my back. I want to kill that prophet. They literally tunnel visioned hard into him, but it didn't net them the kill in the end.
Yeah. Lay is smartly using the Spirit Siphon as well to regenerate himself back up, knowing that Hanskin's going to be returning back into the lane.
Arcane Curse.
Something that you don't always want to do, but kind of have to.
Yeah, you usually want to save it for these brawls, right? But at the same time, you know how much damage you'll take from Arcane Curse level 2 plus Reflection. So, better safe than sorry. Keep yourself healthy enough, you know, to not get punished.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to say to almost anyone. Just you know, keep yourself healthy.
Yeah, hydrate.
Full skill Kadaro attempting onto S4. Okay, they're not really attempting here. They're just poking him a bit there. Well, Metamorph used in bottom. Lays taking some heavy punches from Charlie. One more should do. There we go. Oh, the salve saves him. The stick even actually keeps him alive there.
Hanskin.
26 HP.
Hanskin was dropping real low on the other side. I think one lane that we didn't really talk about at all is mid. Like, Lorenov is not super dominating, but he's winning versus the Pango quite a bit. There's a reason.
He's building a gap.
Yeah, there's a reason why Ember is picked into the Pango often. Like, the lane itself is rough. They get Hanskin. Sorry, Hanskin gets the monkey with Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie still moves in with the final seconds of Metamorph. Gets himself the monkey kill. Plenty of brawling going on. Yeah, that was like the mid matchup. Like the denies were kind of racking up, but Lorenov seems to be pulling ahead. And bottle refill for Sweden Strong. As he TPs in to help out, and now he's going to roll straight back to the bottom lane, knowing there's no threat of the Metamorph. Easy time to use that for a bit of rotations. 6-minute rune spawning. We've got Ponlo on one side, we've got Sweden Strong on the other. Ember going to be leading up to the Enchantress, and Enchant on the Ember keeps him away. Haste rune spawns, Ponlo hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, just
straight
takes
to the top lane.
takes off his Flame Guard as well. Once that is off, like, you have no business trying to even hurt the Enchantress, so he just goes back to the lane.
I wonder what Ponlo is going to be doing with all this distancing here. Could just pick up a Centaur Conqueror, as he does. See if they can get anything done with it.
I wanted him to go into the lane with it, but instead he's sending it mid. Like,
Surprise gank on Ember, who's already level 6.
I mean, it's really difficult. You can stack your stuns up all you want, but I still don't think you're killing anyone on that mid lane. What's up with all the courier hate? Like, Hidaro going for the courier, Enchantress diving the tier 2 for the couriers. Like, leave the poor couriers alone, man. Now he's rotating mid, like, I don't think...
That's already 3 courier kills so far in the first 7 minutes, so that's gonna be 4. No skill takes down 1 more.
This just really isn't a play, you know, as Enchantress player, like, looking at the map and what you can do, like, seeing this Ember that already has 6, it's just not a move. Like, you cannot kill him, there is no way. Even if you get a perfect stun from the Centaur, like, you will not kill him. However, on the top lane, like, the possibilities are endless. Like, killing the Bloodseeker, even killing the Disruptor. If I was Ench, I'd be literally just focused on top lane this game.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
We're gonna move towards the mid lane, at least get some extra vision down. Hanskin.
Kidaro might kill
They
Ench.
see the monkey, actually. I don't think they did. Lorenov is going to be joining in. They will take down Ponlo. And fighting in the river, 2 versus 2. Rolling Thunder will be used. Ember Spirit in trouble. Lorenov about to fall.
Okay.
-2. Hanskin picks up a buff.
Nice Hanskin rotation. Like, he can definitely help Chuan. Like, if you're Silencer, you can rotate mid, and that's a kill. Like, if he's low enough, if they've been trading, like, you can kill him because of the silence. Enchantress, by the way, very unfortunate for Ponlo. He dies in the jungle.
Yeah.
To a solo Disruptor. Like, man, that feels so amazing if you're the Disruptor. It's like one of the best feelings that when you get the solo kill, you get closer to your 6.
Oh yeah, I also had to mention, last tour, we were getting angry messages from time to time about Alliance's mid players' names pronunciation. So I just want to give a heads up with the Chewin. You know, we know the Alliance of old days, but you're going to have to get used to these new boys. Another courier dies.
Chewin?
Chewin, yes.
I mean, I've been pronouncing it the same way for like 5 years now, ever since this guy came into the scene. I got no hate mail so far.
Oh man, we got plenty.
Oh, poor.
Man, they just don't want to mess with Lizard. It's the one after there's a battle opportunity in bottom. They got the slow on too as they finish off Hanskin. Was Sweden strong going for the TP away, and he will be able to get out. And the Ember Spirit's not going to be as lucky. As for, we'll teleport straight back to the top lane. Glimpse back, but he can just take the portal again. Like, you're not really going to send him away, are you? And Chantra's coming in for the back. He's got the stun available. Chewin, he does end up getting ruptured, but the Firestorm will connect and do a bit of tick damage. And he landing onto the low skill, and he will be taken down by the Pango with the swashbuckle.
Chewin gets the kill on the Bloodseeker, and yeah, that looked actually pretty cool because they glimpsed S4 and then they ruptured the Pango. I thought, man, this might end up being really bad for Alliance, but he had enough time to come back in, so it ended up being real bad for PuckChamp instead. As they ruptured, they tried to commit, they got punished for it.
Oh, they see Sweden strong in the tree. He's gonna have to move away. The fun thing was Disruptor throwing Glimpse on an Underlord adds his Fiend's Gate is literally there. He's like, oh, you're gonna send him away, he's gonna come back anyway.
Yeah, Silencer, Hanskin.
Yep, there's an opportunity for the Silencer kill here, and Lorenov, who's already been shut down in a way, will at least be able to bounce back forward with a kill after dying twice. Top tower is gonna fall nevertheless.
Yeah, I think a trade will happen, probably Exorcism. Yeah, Exorcism straight up on the bottom lane. Now, do you want to contest this? That's the question. You probably don't if you're Alliance. Like, you already killed top, but you don't have Fiend's Gate, you're not in position really. So most likely what would be nice from Alliance is to pressure mid instead. Can they do it before tier 1 bottom falls? Unlikely.
Yeah, they haven't really been able to make a move towards it until now. With that top tower down, there's definitely a small opening. Well, Lorenov, however, is holding on to a Haste Rune on the Ember Spirit, so let's see if they want to defend this. They have a Glyph available, holding on to it for now. Orb of Corrosion doing a bit of work, helping with this push.
This is a greedy push. They have level 6 on Disruptor as well.
They might be able to take it. They've got the root on 2. PuckChamp sleeping past their luck. Global Silence. They've got a couple seconds. They need to finish off the tower, and they will be able to get some damage dealt there. On low, keeping Kidaro at bay. And Alliance, they walk away. They use some ults, but they finish off the mid T1.
If you're PuckChamp right now, you need to smoke. When the global was just used, like with global used and all your spells up, I think you should.
Now's your time.
Yeah, now is your time.
Sadly, it doesn't look like they have a smoke available, at least right now. Sweden Strong has one in his inventory. Still got 1.5 minutes until Global's gonna be available again. There's plenty of stacks being made on the side of Alliance, so PuckChamp, they're gonna contest and take some of them away. All into the arms of Laze. Hanskin, scouted out. They will go for the D-ward by Kidaro, but Charlie walking in, glimpsed and stunned. Kidaro dying to the illusion almost.
Almost.
Close call.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But Alliance are getting a good amount of pressure. Despite their side of the map being contested, they're forcing PuckChamp away at basically every opening that they can. And they're ganking low skill top.
Sweden Strong.
3 heroes setting up. Oh, Sweden Strong as well about to fall. Okay, TP's out. And now they're going to jump onto the Bloodseeker. Okay, they're not. They're just going in for a cheeky swashbuckle, and another Centaur just taking a bit of a stroll behind the tower.
I feel like it was possible to go on him, but it would have been a bit greedier, obviously. Instead, they just waste a little bit of time on the Pango, till he wasn't really farming. So he has to go back mid. By the way, he's queuing up a BKB.
Wait, why is he building BKB
I have
here?
no idea, like, why Chuan is going for that.
Isn't Shard just so much better? Because you can break the glimpse with roll-up.
I just don't see the point of BKB overall on Pango in this, like, in general. Like, it's not really a very...
on the hero, yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out, but There are some silences, obviously, that you're working against, for sure. But it won't help you versus the Rupture.
Hanskan and Shuan get the move onto the Bloodseeker, and S4 coming in with the Fiend's Gate as well. The Bloodseeker succumbs to his fate. There's too many heroes to deal with.
Really
Easy pick off here.
Yeah, I really feel like Underlord was also underutilized, or underused, I should just say. Like, because hero wasn't picked way too many times in Division 1. When it was picked, it looked pretty damn solid.
Yeah. I do feel like every time I see an Underlord, like, there's just a lot of map control you have. You have a very scary offlaner who also deals physical damage. And you've got the percentage-based Firestorm. Got some good stuff. I feel like maybe the laning stage is just harder to execute on the hero. I don't know. However, trying to fight back here, keep the Enchantress at bay, burning out some of the mana from Lorenov. Chewin and his Diffusal Blade. S4 shows up. Roots available. That's going to catch, actually. Both supports getting rooted, and Boundless Strike hits on two, but not the front line. Charlie gets a kill.
PuckChamp. I don't know what their game plan is at the moment. Like, they need a BKB on Bloodseeker before they're capable of doing much, I guess. Like, that's it, right? Like, that's the big deal. The big item. Meanwhile, Alliance, they're already kind of happy to just roll across the map, make every play.
Stroll or troll?
Troll, roll, whatever. They also have a TB. Hanskin.
Yep, he's the one taking the bait right now. He's going to dodge a couple abilities. Glimpse comes out, and Shuan gets the turnaround. S4, huge amounts of damage onto both Lorenov and to Kidaro. They got the Static Storm placed down as well. Lorenov will fall. They got the Wukong's command coming out as well from Sweet and Strong. He's just chilling in the trees as the Underlord will end up falling. On low, Charlie can't do much right now. Illusion doing a couple hits onto Lays.
What happened with their damage? Like, they had global and everything, and they still couldn't take down Kidaro and Ember for such a long time. 2.7k dealt by DP. Like, Lays. Okay, Lays started siphoning from the beginning of that fight and didn't stop until the end. Like, he was definitely a problem.
Never stopped sucking.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, like, Alliance. I had the feeling they had that fight, because there's Invis on Pango, there's global. Like, everything is setting up for them to have a good fight, and then Kidaro survives and uses Static Storm. I have a feeling they could have killed him much earlier.
Yeah, Charlie was also close to the fight, but he didn't deal much damage.
He joined in the end, like, he wasn't really there until the bitter end of it.
Guess the fight started a bit too early for Alliance's liking, but alright. Kidaro, well, S4 is going to gank the back as Ponlo takes the initiative. Disruptor to fall. One more hit. The enchant will the impetus spear will finish him off. DP trying to TP away. Very optimistic. Not going to happen today. Chewin cancels his teleport and secures the kill on both Kidaro and Lays.
Chewin actually is still queuing up the BKB, so I believe Ogre Axe is flying out to him. It is. Look, ever since... Well, not necessarily from the first time I've seen this guy, but I know that he's a very solid Pango player. So he must know something when it comes to this BKB.
I guess that is just one of those Division 2 things where it's like, yeah, it's a player, it's his build. Yeah. Like some players, they are like, oh, why is he building this above the other? And then the answer is, yeah, he just likes this item a lot on this hero. Yeah. And that's just the answer. So it could be just that.
I mean, you could have a Basher at this point, right? Like, it would be pretty damn solid. You could have a Shard as well. Like, Shard and...
I guess it really is the Static Storm that he's playing for the team with his ult. That could also make a lot of sense. Like, if the Static Storm or the DP Silence catches him, he's still able to get his ult off. So it's kind of like a stronger Manta in that way, because you can't dispel it, right?
You can't.
Well, DP Silence you can, but Static you can't.
Top lane.
Oh, Global will be used as they're fighting in the top lane. Static Storm on top of Charlie. Charlie, however, just walks away. Ulti for ulti.
As for...
Almost still chilling around. Oh, actually lands on top of Lorenov and a kill opportunity. He's out of mana. He's out of mana, ain't going anywhere. This Ember is just dead.
Yeah, it's the Diffusal from Chuan.
Oh man, yeah, exactly. Like he was kind of just chilling around, and Ponlo was just about to arrive on top of the remnant of this Ember Spirit. And somehow it just happens that Chuan is also there with his defusal. So the moment he jumps in, he is not expecting to be jumped like that.
Yep, straight into the pit. They get a really nice pick-off on the mid laner. You can't really contest it anymore. There's a Skadi being built by TB. One item that might change things that actually S4 might build. I'm not sure. He doesn't have anything in a quick buy, but Gleipnir or an Atos would be very solid on him. Like he has Greaves already.
that.
There's a ton of. There's already enough of utility. Like if he gets some catch versus the Ember, some extra catch, so you don't have to use Pango every time. The Pango doesn't have Blink, right? Like he didn't build for that. He's going BKB, so you won't have instant initiation from your side.
Yeah.
Like your catch is really limited.
S4 is lining up the Wraith Pact.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
That's going to be reducing the damage output from Seeker, from the Ember, from the Monkey King support.
That's also fine, I guess. Not really most common
Top
item.
lane going to be a big fight. Silencer going to get caught by the Static Storm. This time Lorenov able to get the jump away, and S4 is just going to portal away. Looks like they're thinking about maybe joining Ponlo here in bottom. Sending out the Skeleton Warriors to work. Might even get the opportunity for it. Okay, Lowskull, he recognizes the situation. He's going to walk away instead of continue pushing out bottom. It's already in front of the tier 2 tower anyway.
They have no catch. Like that's a big issue for Alliance at the moment. I mean, they're happy with the state of the game, don't get me wrong. Everyone is kind of chilling. But you aren't able to make many plays. Like they might smoke up here, the three of them in the Radiant jungle. But even if they do, like, how do you initiate? So basically, you won't be able to make good plays, or you shouldn't be able to make good plays until BKBs are up. And low skill, he needs, what, 200 gold more? 300? He's got it.
Meanwhile, PuckChamp looks like they're going to have to defend this tier 2 tower in mid. There's a big push coming in. There's no glyph available.
are fortified.
You can glyph on the side of Alliance, though. Keep them alive a little bit longer. At least DP's there to clear out the wave. That tier 2 is history. Alliance still holding on to a 4K lead. And with that tier 2 down... Oh, they just looked like a smoke to me. Oh yeah, the Monkey King was right on top of him. Yeah, they smoke again. 2 smokes used on the side of Alliance, hoping to catch someone off of PuckChamp. Well, now they definitely know about the smoke. They thought someone was on the high ground, but nobody there.
They just don't want to
Being
fight.
set up right now. Another tower to fall. Sweden Strong is right next to them.
Tower is under attack.
Just keep quiet. Don't jump. Keep quiet. Don't show yourself. He could have broken that TP, but yeah, he doesn't wanna.
It's always tempting, right?
Yeah. Maybe it's even better for them not to break it, because if they can get a glimpse off, like maybe like on the silencer, no vision.
Ooh. Well, yeah, that was close, but can't see deep enough. And now they're just setting their sights towards the top lane and another tier 2 tower. Alliance is on a real roll right now.
Excellent.
There's a blink.
Crimson Guard is built. This talk to me about Crimson Guard, Lizard. Like when we had an interview with Funnick, I'm not sure if I talked to you about this, but he said like he loves these items that haven't been buffed a lot, like the Solar Crest, like single target above aura, and then the Crimson Guard. Crimson Guard had like 30% win rate in NA. I think, actually no, it had 30% win rate in DPC as a whole. It was built 10 times or 11 times, something like that. What do you think about the item?
I mean, it's not that great. Not in the best not in the best place right now. But
Dire's top
you know, all these. You see, you mentioned Phonic. Now it says for who do we need? We need that like Kuro.
Radiant's bottom
We need Burning to talk about Crimson, and we might get it buffed.
Burning.
Yeah, like overall, the item isn't in a great spot, but when you're playing an Underlord, it just comes naturally to build it. You have Vanguard in the lane anyway. It's solid. Like you get Guardian Greaves, Crimson Guard, you feel invincible. Bigger items are on PuckChamp, like the BKB on Bloodseeker, Ember.
Global being used. Utilizing this Aegis on Chuan. They will catch Ember's Spirit for the first, but he's out of mana and has to disengage. Static Storm is on top of the Underlord. He will pop the Crimson Guard. Chuan He's very tanky on the Pango. He might just pop for the first time, but man, is he living long. That Crimson Guard really making the big difference there. Charlie getting to hit some it hits onto the DP, and DP gets the TP away. Monkey King also caught in the root.
Like perfect.
Nobody dies.
Perfect disengage from PuckChamp. I don't even know how they manage, but they do get out in the end. Those are the difficulties that the Pango's build is giving you. Like, if you look at him, everything that he has is very defensive, like post defusal. Like, he has the BKB, he's got that Lincolns as well. They even gave him the Aegis, which is understandable. But if you have a Basher there, maybe you can get a kill, right? But
well, he's got his BKB now, so I guess he can just fight very deep in with this Pango. Stun is connecting onto S4. He's regenerating, ruptured up, but he's not moving anywhere. Lorenov in the front line right now. Gets a couple Maelstrom procs, pops his BKB, he wants to fight. Chewan will pop his Rolling Thunder as well. Bloodseeker in trouble. Low skill has to pop his BKB to fight back against S4, but he's not doing any damage. He has to run away. That's a 9-second BKB to disengage. Blaze is being kited as well. Mana burned and dealt so much damage that this DP, even if you siphon all the way through, it's not going to be enough, and he is dead.
yeah, I guess one of the best things about these Greaves and Crimson Guard build is like these low damage dealing fast attack speed heroes do nothing to you, and Bloodseeker is the epitome of one. Like, all he has is attack speed, right? So he can't really do much. He pops the BKB, he goes in, he baits out. He pretty much baited out everything, because he had like 15 stick charges and a BKB, so he knew he won't die. But even with all of that, it doesn't matter. He can't really dish out any damage.
Yeah, any damage, indeed. I picked up a pretty interesting thing. So we've... Okay, this is going to be a lot of data, but hopefully you can keep up with me. So we're at 25 minutes with 20 kills. I was looking at the kill feed on the graph. The last time we killed a hero was at almost 20 minutes, 19 minutes. So we've had 6 minutes of fighting with 3 team fights, and only 1 person has died.
I'm doing my NA math right now in the head, you know. You know, the girl with like the angles and the algorithms around her meme. That's me right now. It's
a lot of mathematical equations going on right now. You know, like big brain, mind blown.
My result is the game is kind of boring. Like when it comes to.
I mean,
when it comes to
that's one way to put it.
When it comes to kills, at least.
Yeah, it's not the most entertaining kill game, but at least a lot of disengaging has been happening. And now Ponlo is being chased. He does get a bit of extra healing from his Underlord
like, look
buddy
at these
and
heroes,
the
man.
little friends.
Like,
no, it's not the little friends.
It's nature's attendants. The little friends
It's
are
just
the shard,
attendants.
yeah. Like, look at this game. You have this Edge. You don't want to go on her. Like, she has a fluffy hat and a pipe. Like, you're not gonna kill. She just heals up through everything. Then you see this beast of S4. He's got, like, Greaves, Crimson Guard. You're not killing that as well. And you didn't really itemize that offensively. Everyone is going for BKBs and stuff, so you don't really have things to kill with. Same goes for Alliance. TB, he built for damage, like he's there to hurt. Everyone else, full sustain, like even the Pangoliers is full sustain with the BKB into Lincolns.
Can we, in a game that was 1 kill per minute pace, go another 2 minutes, another 3 minutes without nobody dying?
So I think it's definitely possible.
Feels like it's very possible at this stage.
But if you're PuckChamp, you probably want to fight now. You have Mjolnir on Bloodseeker. The thing is, you're playing into TB, you don't feel super comfortable going extremely late. It's not that bad. Like Bloodseeker, once he gets like a Basher Mjolnir, and he gets on top of TB, even later on in a game, that can be scary. He's just controlling you, you can't even use Sunder.
Right now, both teams kind of setting up for a potential fight, but at the same time, it's careful scouting, not overstepping, playing it carefully. Next Roshan up in 50 seconds. PuckChamp just happily farming right now. We got a Mjolnir up on the Bloodseeker, going towards the Basher. S4 almost done with the Wraith Pact. And here we go. Onto Lays they go. Can we finally get that kill to happen? Feels like this DP's just going to walk away. And indeed will do so. Now they're going to turn around on Ponlo, deal a bit of extra damage. While Randolph coming in with the instant Maelstrom proc. But still no kills, man. And another disengage with no kills. This is ridiculous.
0 kills gaming. Let's go.
Oh, 10 minutes of peace. Sweden strong, gonna get defusal blade, and he's just gonna jump into the trees and teleport away. Okay.
Look, for Alliance, I have a culprit. Like, I will say it's definitely on a Chuan. Like, this is his fault. Like, you have a mid laner who literally itemized only to survive and not die to Rupture. Meanwhile, on the other side, I don't know. I can't really blame them. The way they're itemizing isn't really that defensive. It's just that they can't do anything. Like, they're playing versus some tanky boys.
Tanky boys, indeed. Everybody is kind of building up a lot. You got the Holy Locket up as well of the Enchantress. Enchantress also the holder of the pipe. So Underlord didn't need to build it. Always nice to see your supports having auras. And well, Randolph scouting ahead with the Sleight of Fist, but just out of range for Ponlo and S4. He's going to get caught by the root. Sweden strong. He spoils the party. Static Storm at 2. Can we finally get a kill? Yes, we can. It's Ponlo to fall. But Charlie's going to return the punches. He's taking a lot of damage here from this Terrorblade. Sweden strong's just chilling. He's just chilling. But this DP is going to go down nevertheless. And they finally found the Monkey King. He's also down. Alliance find 2.
Okay, 2 for 1, but they do get the big DP. They were forced to use the meta, and keep in mind, he had double damage that whole time. So Terrorblade had a DD to work with. Without a DD, I don't think you get any kills here, you know?
Yeah, it took, you know, game had to intervene. You're like, all right, boys, I'll give you this. Do something with that.
As for the Uber coming to pick up Charlie, come, let's go. And Kidaru is like, yeah, I'm coming as well, boys.
Yep,
maybe not.
Rating.
Maybe not.
This Roshan is going to go for Alliance. PuckChamp, they're not going to make it in time. Ponlo's also just going to be a distraction here for the Bloodseeker. Charlie picks up the Aegis, and
Pango gets the shard.
Pango shard, yep. He's got the roll up now against Glimpse. Also, he can dodge the DP silence projectile if he can see it coming during a team fight. So, very handy. And, of course, he's got the BKB, but now you got 2 tools.
And the BKB, the Lincolns, the shard, like, Pango, he shouldn't die this game. Like,
Pango shouldn't die,
yeah.
That's the thesis we're gonna go with. Like, Pango does not die.
Like, he got countered by the last pick, Bloodseeker, but it really doesn't matter anymore. Like, he's strong enough, itemized fully defensively. Just good, right? Like, if you can roll through the fights, the game changes a bit. Like, you actually start getting the control that you need.
So it is that we're only seeing Sweden strong doing split pushing, low skill trying to farm the jungle. He's forced to teleport back home, found by Ponlo. Casual Enchantress driving away a Bloodseeker. That's the state of the game right now.
And he didn't even go into any damage early on, Ponlo, that is. Now he's going for Dragonlance. But before that, it was just Holy Locket and Pipe, so...
Yep. Alliance picks up another DD as well.
On Pango this time, though.
That is true. Not for
They
Charlie.
CS4, but there's no way. Like, I don't think they can even tickle him. They need to def high ground top.
And that's a casual Daedalus picked up on the Terrorblade. He's already
Casual
got all the items that he
Daedalus.
needs, so, you know. They gotta fix the errors of killing people.
Wait, Panda. There's casual Augur Axe. There's casual Ultimate Orb. Casual Stick, sure. There's no such thing as a casual Daedalus. Like, that ain't casual. This blows you up. This a big item, man.
Okay, yeah, it is big. It's gonna break the storyline of the game. You know, I was just thinking you pick up Daedalus, but we're probably still not gonna kill anybody. Buildings are gonna fall. The game's gonna be over. Nobody dies. But yeah, I'll take your word for it. Maybe it changes the narrative. At least they get the push and force out the glyph. And here comes the glimpse onto Charlie. Tries to Manta dodge it. Doesn't quite work out though. Sweden strong with a stun. TB is down at half HP. Sunder has Aegis. A lot of regeneration out as well. This guy has got a lot of regeneration when you think about it. It's 26 per second.
Yeah, they're just waiting. They're just waiting for the Wukong's command, and then they can go in, finish off the side.
Yeah. Lorenov trying to do his best. Fend off the attackers. Metamorph will be used. Creep wave, it's on its way. Backdoor will fall right now. Now's your time, PuckChamp. What can you do? Stun on the TV once again. Silence onto 2. Lorena. Oh, he just jumped into the root, and they're going to break loose. BKB going to be popped right away. Lorena 40 down to half HP as he tries to get closer. Rupture. It is on Charlie. They know if they can get this kill, even with the Aegis up, that's going to be no Metamorph. Onwald taking a lot of damage from the Exorcism. Sweden Strong gets to jump in and slow. Gonna get disarmed. The root onto 2. Lorenov tries to make his way out. DP gonna take some heavy punches. And we will get our first kill. It was a very long fight with only one person dying. And the lane of Rax cleared.
What was that? Like a 3-minute fight? At least. They don't have meta right now, but I don't think that you care too much. If you're Charlie, like, you still hit really damn hard. You only have 1 more minute remaining on the Aegis, so the only thing you have to be careful of is like dying after the Aegis has been reclaimed.
Yeah, this is not gonna end until the lane of Rax is secured, and they could just go for a Mega Creeps push potentially. They tried everything there to catch Sweden Strong, even the Hurricane. Well, the Wild Wing Ripper, but doesn't quite catch him as Sweden Strong goes in. He is all by himself. He's gonna need some backup. Trying to fight against Hanskin. Chewin coming up with the Rolling Thunder. Got the silence onto several heroes right now. Even the Terrorblade in the front line just dealing with this Ember Spirit, but Hanskin and Sweden Strong both go down. Sweden Strong coming in with the Biovic Rupture still onto S4, and the Sunder onto Laze. Laze is down to half HP. TB still chasing with the Scotty slowed. You're at 100 movement speed.
S4.
You're not going anywhere. That's going to be another kill. Sweden Strong, the support, turns out to be the real carry as he tries to battle it out. Laze coming in with the buyback as well. Another one from PuckChamp. Darrow trying to harass him from the back. This Disruptor blinks away. Sweden Strong able to dodge the Swashbuckle. That will be another attempt onto the front low skill. Can we get this Bloodseeker into action? Doesn't feel like we're not. And S4 bought back. He's just going to TP straight in with that Fiend's Gate. Another nuke coming in from Chewin. The Bloodseeker going to need some help, but nowhere to go, nowhere to run. There's just nothing they can do on PuckChamp.
This is... Oh man, if I was PuckChamp, I'd be so mad right now. This is pretty much over. Well played by Alliance, like slow and steady wins the race. Methodical, not too many mistakes. It just went full into defensive abilities, defensive items. Let's see, one last fight.
That is one way to deal with it. Up the Ember Spirit still in the front. Ancient is exposed right now. All they need to do is just keep on hitting the buildings, and that's going to be it. They can't even get out of their fountain. They can't even get out to handle them inside their own base, and the Ancient will fall.
GG.
That will be game number 1. Alliance take.